All right, former Minister of Aviation Femi Fani-Kayode is now formally a member of the All Progressives Congress APC. He was presented to President Muhammadu Buhari by the chairman, caretaker committee of the APC and governor of Yobe State, Mai Mala Buni, at the presidential villa in Abuja. Well, according to Fani-Kayode, he was led by the Spirit of God to join the APC to help in unifying the country. He said that he was against anything that will lead to the disintegration of Nigeria. All right, we're joined now by our political editor and director of news, Sumner Sambo. Interesting times, one would say, a switch. And of course, we heard God being called in there by the Spirit of God. I mean, talking about Feni, what's your sense?
Thank you, Mdi. I mean, it's politicians entertaining Nigerians. We are already preparing towards 2023, and you see more of this defection. And if we go with what older politicians used to call this kind of political actors, they used to call them food is ready politicians. I mean, in the Second Republic, yeah, I mean, the second
food is ready.
Politicians. So, you know, because I mean, here is a Fani-Kayode who had used all sorts of words that I can't even use on TV here against the All Progressives Congress. He joined in 2013, and just a few months later in 2014, he had to step back. And then in 2016, you could hear him going on, I mean, firing from all sides of the cylinders against this party and saying that, look, it would be shameful for anyone to join the APC. And this is a party that he once denounced as an Almajiri People's Congress, trying to denounce this set of people. And a lot of us were actually taken aback by the fact that even this year, 2021, sometime in February, Kogi State Governor Yaya Bello had said that Femi Fani-Kayode would defect to the APC. He denied. Sometime in February, towards April, in between that period, when photos came out that himself and Mai Mala Buni and Kogi State Governor had a meeting, he still denied, saying that although he was consulting and all of that, he still remains a member of the People's Democratic. So we are surprised that this is coming, although the public may have known that it's not a surprising situation, but to Femi Fani-Kayode himself, it calls for questions. And that's why one political actor recently said that a lot of politicians who are going to 2023 need to have psychiatric evaluation, because sometimes they keep confusing a lot of Nigerians.
That's a bit hard. But really, is this really just about FFK or Femi Fani-Kayode? It seems to be the norm that politicians seem not to have that sense of ideology that drove the Second Republic politicians.
Yeah, you could see Shehu Sani, who looked like an ideological politician, but unfortunately, he's moving. PRP is an ideological party. And you could see the late Balarabe Musa and all of them were in that party. And they helped build it. Yes. So Aminu Kanu and all of that. So it's built on ideology, and the ideology is not only winning elections, to be able to serve as a capable opposition. Now, after defecting from APC, which sounded like an ideological party from the beginning, and he said the party lacked ideology, we have thought that for him to have defected to the PRP, he would stay there. But it's obvious that he doesn't look at PRP as a political winning machine. That's why he's running back to the PDP. And this is the same party that he had castigated as an activist before he even joined the APC. Now, if you look at the way PRP is grooming, we have the likes of Atahiru Jega, who's the former INEC national chairman, and even a former bank chairman with Unity Bank. He's in it. A lot of people who are coming not just for the purpose of winning election, but trying to see a party that could rally around people to bring a fresh ideology. Now, if Shehu Sani is living there to the PDP, what sort of message is he sending to his supporters? Isn't it that he just wants to win election at all costs?
We're talking about the players in the political field. Where does this leave the electorate?
The thing is that the electorate have to start thinking very, very fast as to how they can help to reshape the elections that come up, to ensure that it's not only about having people who just want to seek political office for their own gains, but for people who are tested based on ideology. The ideology first that we must maintain a country, because it's all of this movement here and there that's causing lack of trust in our politicians and making people to misbehave also, saying that with the way the country is going, you are either a progressive or you are not a progressive. It's time for those who are conservative politicians to remain in one place, those who are progressive politicians to remain in the other side, so that it gives the voters the appropriate opportunity to evaluate them clearly.
In 30 seconds, how desperately does Nigeria need a third force? Is this the time?
Very, very desperate, because the two political parties, as I'm speaking with you right now, have problems of internal democracy. If they can't give their party members democracy, democratic ideals and practices, is it the entire country that they'll be bringing that to? As it stands right now, the two parties don't have national chairmen that are elected by their members.
You remember the third first when she talked about it? You remember the third first?
Yes. I mean,
where is it today? All right, we'll leave it there.
It's always a challenge.
We'll leave it there. All right.